guys, welcome to today's video, and today it's finally part 2 to what if Kid Vegeta came to Earth. So I'm going to leave a link in the description and in the video for anyone that hasn't seen part 1. Please go and watch it before you watch this, otherwise it's not going to make much sense. Okay, so let's get started. So when we left it off, Vegeta, Raditz and Bulma, they were going on the journey for the Dragon Balls. And Vegeta and Raditz had gotten extremely strong from training at 50 times Earth's gravity in the chamber that Dr. Briefs built for them. So when we left it, they just found Goku, and Raditz was trying to explain to him who he is and where he came from. So Goku takes them back to his house where he's got the Dragon Ball to try and so they can explain to him a bit more. So it's not going to be as easy as when Raditz and King Kai explained it to him before, because obviously Goku's a kid, and at the start of the series he was incredibly stupid. I mean, he'd lived in the woods by himself for years, so he didn't have much human interaction. So eventually he gets that he's an alien and that's why he's got a tail. But he still lacks a lot of social skills and a lot of, well, just general intelligence. So Goku joins them on the journey for the Dragon Balls. So basically, when they go out, they meet Turtle, and Vegeta and Raditz, they don't really care. They just want to leave him to get attacked and eaten. But Goku, being the caring little kid that he is, he stops this, and he says to Vegeta and Raditz, let's just help him. And he gets in a bit of a sulk saying, why should we? And Goku just goes, look, you want me to come with you, you've been looking for me, just do this one thing and I'll just come. So they do take Turtle back to the ocean, where he brings Master Roshi. Vegeta and Raditz are getting really impatient. This is when the Turtle Hermit shows up, and they straight away notice the Dragon Ball. And Roshi, he can sense straight away that Raditz and Vegeta are incredibly strong. So he's kind of scared, and then he talks to Goku, gives him the flying Nimbus as he originally did, and he says, what are you kids doing? Goku just blurts out, I'm an alien. Roshi's completely taken back, and then he looks at the tail and realises, wait a minute, Gohan's grandson. He asks him, are you the grandson of Gohan? And then they get into a bit of a conversation. He tells him that Gohan's dead, and Roshi explains that he was the one that taught Gohan what he knows. And he says to Goku, if you ever want to train, come find me. It'd be an honour to train Gohan's grandson. So Goku says to him, after I'm done I'll come back, I'll train with you. And Vegeta and Raditz are like, no. But Roshi says to them, you two are incredibly strong, I can see that. But there's a darkness in your heart. You will never become truly great fighters unless you banish that. You may be strong, but have you got the skill to back it up? Vegeta just gets angry at this and straight away lunges for Roshi, who avoids the shot, surprisingly enough, because Vegeta has just focused on pure power. Because he's angry and just wants to get strong to kill Frieza, he's just focused on pure rage and power, as is Raditz and Nappa. But Vegeta in the original series, he's a tactical genius. He's learned from his fights over many years. And if he's just been training with Nappa and Raditz, not fighting any unusual foes, any tricky adversaries, then he's not going to have developed his tactics. He's not going to have become the tactical genius that we all know. He's just some strong, angry kid. And Roshi can see that. He hasn't even worked on his speed. So, basically, it's like Trunks when he fought Final Form Cell, Perfect Cell. He had all the power in the world, but that's all he had. He had power. So Roshi says to Vegeta, I can help you work out the kinks, I can help you become this perfect fighter. But you have to let go of your anger. I can teach you. Vegeta is kind of taken back by this. It really annoys him, but at the same time he's curious as to what the old man means. So he says, fine, we'll come back with Kakarot. Raditz is clueless. He has no idea what just happened, but he's just going to stick with Vegeta. So, the next Dragon Ball was with Oolong. Well, not with Oolong, it was the old woman in the village. And yes, Oolong is terrorising the village, but this time instead of Goku chasing him on his Nimbus, Vegeta just cuts him off and smacks him to the ground, says, just release the girls. And he takes the villagers to the girls, and the old woman gives the boys and Bulma the Dragon Ball. So next, they head through the desert. Oolong doesn't join them, so he's gone from the story. So they go through the desert where they meet Yamcha, who, well, he fought Goku originally, who had an empty stomach, but this time when he goes to fight him, it's an even fight between him and Goku, like originally. But then Raditz just jumps in the way, grabs Yamcha's fist and says, you're worthless, and chucks him away. Yamcha is amazed by this, how strong this guy is. And again, he follows them. So, when they get to the Ox King's house, they don't need to get Roshi. I mean, the Ox King does send Goku out to find Chi-Chi, because he already tells him that he is Gohan's grandson. But this time, Vegeta he blasts the mountain to try and put out the flames, but just like Roshi, he destroys the castle. So, he gets the Dragon Ball, and they move on. So that means that Goku doesn't learn the Kamehameha Wave. But as they're travelling, Goku is talking to Raditz, and he's telling him a bit about Saiyan race, and he's telling him about how to control his ki, how to fire ki blasts. So Goku's taking it on board, and as they're going through, Raditz says, can you even fly? So as they're travelling, he's teaching Goku different stuff, like how to fly. So now, as the car's going along with Vegeta and Bulma in it, Goku's learned a bit of how to fly, and he's trying to keep up with Raditz flying alongside. So, on this journey, they are getting a brotherly bond. And it's actually like a human brother bond, rather than what the Saiyans originally were. So now, get to Pilaf's castle. And they don't get trapped as easy. Well, they don't get trapped at all. Every booby trap that comes along, Raditz or Vegeta just blasts it, and they get the Dragon Ball. And Yamcha's sneaking up there. They put all 7 Dragon Balls together, and they summon the dragon. So, I'm actually going to leave it here. So, there's a few wishes that could be made here, and I'm going to let you guys comment and see what you think could be wished for. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye.